Jesus can give you the strength to believe in yourself by providing a sense of purpose, identity, and worth that is rooted in his love and acceptance. When we put our faith in Jesus, we begin to understand that we are not defined by our past mistakes, failures, or shortcomings, but rather by our position as beloved children of God. This realization can be incredibly empowering, as it allows us to let go of self-doubt and negative self-talk, and instead, embrace our unique strengths, talents, and abilities. The Bible tells us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalm 139:14, and that we are created in Christ Jesus for good works, Ephesians 2:10. This means that we have inherent value and worth, not because of what we do, but because of who we are in Christ. When we grasp this truth, we can begin to see ourselves through God's eyes, and this can give us the confidence to pursue our dreams, take risks, and push beyond our perceived limitations. Jesus also gives us the strength to believe in ourselves by providing a model of humility, compassion, and resilience. Throughout his ministry, Jesus demonstrated remarkable courage and determination, even in the face of overwhelming opposition and adversity. He showed us that we don't have to be held back by our fears, doubts, or weaknesses, but rather, we can learn to trust in God's power and provision, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Moreover, Jesus teaches us the importance of self-care, self-compassion, and self-forgiveness. He reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles, and that we don't have to carry the weight of our mistakes or shortcomings on our own. Instead, we can bring our burdens to him, and trust that he will carry us through the darkest of times, Matthew 11:28-30. This can be incredibly liberating, as it allows us to release the need for perfection, and instead, focus on progress, growth, and learning. In addition, Jesus surrounds us with a community of believers who can support, encourage, and uplift us. The Bible tells us that we are part of a larger body, a church, and that we are all connected and interdependent, 1 Corinthians 12:27. This means that we don't have to face our challenges alone, but rather, we can draw on the strengths, experiences, and wisdom of others, and learn from their examples. Finally, Jesus gives us the strength to believe in ourselves by promising us a future of hope, promise, and possibility. The Bible tells us that we are not just temporal beings, but rather, we are eternal beings, with a future that is secure in Christ, 1 John 5:13. This means that our struggles, setbacks, and disappointments are not the final word, but rather, they are opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. When we grasp this truth, we can begin to see that our lives are not defined by our present circumstances, but rather, by our future potential, and this can give us the courage to dream big, take risks, and pursue our passions with confidence and conviction. In conclusion, Jesus can give you the strength to believe in yourself by providing a sense of purpose, identity, and worth, a model of humility, compassion, and resilience, a framework for self-care, self-compassion, and self-forgiveness, a community of support and encouragement, and a promise of hope and future possibility. When we put our faith in Jesus, we can begin to see ourselves through God's eyes, and this can give us the confidence to pursue our dreams, take risks, and push beyond our perceived limitations. As the Apostle Paul wrote, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," Philippians 4:13, and this can be our testimony as well, as we learn to trust in Jesus, and believe in the incredible potential that lies within us.